Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Long Sensation, and today we've got for you guys some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 news and information. Now, in today's video, we are going to be finally finishing off with some zombies information in regards to all of the leaks that I've been doing these past couple of days. Now, I do want to say thank you ever so much for the support on those videos, and let's try and finish off this kind of mini-series by getting 750 likes on this video, and that'll be greatly appreciated. Now, I was going to hold back on doing this video because quite simply, this video is very specific in the information he says. I mean, of course, we have done the DLC weapons, the DLC melee weapons, and the DLC specialist videos, but they could potentially be guesses, and of course they could release those and we wouldn't know the difference if this guy is legitimate or if this guy is not. So in this video we're going to get to the bottom of it. It's going to contain some information in regards to Der Eisendrache and also some other potential maps that will be coming to the game as well. So definitely by DLC number 1 we're going to be able to see for definite if this guy is legitimate or not, because he did say he was going to provide me with some Infinity Ward information further on down the line, and quite simply if he's not right with this information, then I'm not going to upload the information he provides. But like I said, he's been right in the past about a lot of things, and of course hopefully he's going to be right about all this. But anyway guys, let's jump straight into it. Now, I'll be honest, zombies information is incredibly hard to obtain due to completely different teams working on the zombies DLC. This team is unbelievably secretive and hardly any information leaves the team. However, I've had a few bits of information that may be potentially useful. Once again, with all of this information, it may make it into the final game or it may not. Some of these points will be similar or exactly the same to the ones made in previous months, as they did not make it into the final game on the disc but could as DLC. So what I think he's trying to say is that some of the information he provided a couple of months ago didn't actually make it into the game, however will be coming as a part of some kind of DLC, and some of that information is within this article that I'm going to read out to you guys, including the Raygun Mark III and also some kind of Egyptian map, which I'll get into in just a second. So he was right about quite a lot of things within zombies, such as a gangster themed, Shadows of Evil type map, and also you can pack a punch your weapon twice and stuff like that. So anyway guys, I'm just going to get straight into it. I want you to leave your honest opinions down in the comment section below, because quite simply I'm going to be honest with you guys, I know nothing about zombies and I'm not sure how well this sounds to you, so I'm just going to get into it and read what this document says. Der Eisendrache. One of the Easter egg / objectives of this map will be to connect the lightning conductors to bring to life a Frankenstein-like creature. This creature will be similar to the Giant from Buried or the Civil Protector from Shadows of Evil that will assist you in killing zombies and will also help in activating the Pack-a-Punch. I have no background story as to why this creature exists, but I can suggest that it would have something to do with the large amount of element 115 under the castle and in the surrounding villages. And he's also put the wonder weapon equals the flamethrower, so I'm not entirely sure what all this means, to be brutally honest with you guys. I've only started playing zombies these past couple of days within Black Ops 3, but to me it sounds like it's going to be a very similar setup to Shadows of Evil, where you do essentially need to do some kind of tasks in order to unlock the Pack-a-Punch. For example, within Shadows of Evil you need to do all the rituals to get the worms and then you unlock the Pack-a-Punch, so maybe it's going to be something similar to that within this map. Now, moving on to the next point, this is where it gets a little bit interesting and also a little bit more specific, which is going to determine if this guy is legitimate or not, and this reads: the Egyptian map is on the horizon and is still definitely happening. The team loved creating the overall feel and theme of Shadows of Evil with its rituals and wanted to do a new map around the ancient Egyptian religion. Players will battle it out within an ever-changing series of tombs, secret doors and passages cut off, and also open new parts of the map, creates interesting gameplay, and 2 games are never the same. So that sounds incredibly interesting. I mean, a lot of people these past couple of months, or before the game was released, should I say, did actually do a lot of videos talking about an Egyptian map, talking about how their belief of the afterlife would create a very interesting story within this map, and they did quite a lot of things to make this happen, being that they believed that the afterlife was, essentially the better part of life, so they prepared everything, like, taking the organs out because they rotted away and stuff like that, and it would make it easier to go to the afterlife, and maybe that's something that they're going to kind of incorporate within this map. He's not put any specifics on when this map will be released. It could be number 4 for all we know, but that is very interesting to note, and it would actually make for a very interesting map. I mean, running around, you know, some kind of tombs with some zombie mummies chasing after you, I think that'll be very cool indeed. Moving on to the next point, Raygun Mark 3 is also still happening and will be added to future DLC, likely map pack 2 or 3. So I believe that is the same as the Raygun Mark 2, I believe within Black Ops 2 that was added in DLC number 3. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Of course, I'm not a zombies player, so I don't really know, just like the rest of this information. So finally finishing off with one last paragraph, which reads, Treyarch are listening to the community extensively and are considering bringing a zombies-only DLC map pack. This will depend on a lot of contributing factors such as play numbers, download numbers, multiplayer play numbers, multiplayer download numbers, etc. The map will include only remakes of previous Call of Duty Zombies maps, as Treyarch have noted the community prefers the old game style of zombies just as well as the new one. Origins, Ascension, Moon and Mob of the Dead. So that's all he's put. I'm not sure if that means that those are going to be the maps that are going to be remade or anything like that. Hopefully it does, because I believe those were some of the best ones. I mean, I definitely remember playing Ascension for hours on end, and I love that map. It's definitely one of the better maps that has been released. But just let me know in the comment section below, do you think that a zombies-only map pack would be good? I mean, he stated that it's all going to depend on the download numbers and stuff like that. I mean, it kind of makes sense if the multiplayer play numbers and download numbers are low, then releasing a zombies map pack, of course, is going to be hugely beneficial, because that's going to bring a lot more kind of revenue and stuff like that for the game, which, of course, is what, you know, this is all about. It's a business. It's about making money, and hopefully that happens, because I would like to see these maps return. But also let me know if you think it's good that it's just going to be what appears to be 4 original maps. I mean, to me it's not bad. I mean, I would welcome this with open arms, because I think it would be very cool to see 4 original maps within Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. That would just be incredible. But let me know in the comment section below what you think of all this. I mean, I listen and I try and reply to every single comment on my videos. I like to interact with you guys, and I like to know your opinions on this whole kind of thing. A lot of people in yesterday's video were saying that the specialist characters and abilities and weapons all seem the same to the original ones, and I also think this is sort of the case as well. But you've got to remember that, you know, there isn't really a lot more ideas that can be thrown out there. I mean, I did ask quite a lot of you guys what kind of brand new ideas you could come up with, and no one could really think of some amazing abilities / weapons that could be added into the game that are fresh and exciting. I mean, a lot of people also said that these weapons and abilities was very overpowered, and I also thought that when I also heard the original abilities and weapons, but I think they work very well within the game. So it's all going to be down to, I think, this video specifically, because he's so specific with everything he says, and essentially when DLC number 1 comes around with the Der Eisendrache Zombies map, we're going to understand everything, and we're essentially going to be able to know if this guy is trustworthy and legitimate or not, because I think that the DLC melee weapons, and I honestly think that the DLC original weapons are kind of predictable in the sense that, yes, you know, they are probably going to come out with these things, or they're probably not, but I think that this video specifically is going to be the deciding factor if I continue to go with this guy or not, moving forward into, of course, Infinity Ward's title and stuff like that. So, as always, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and also if you would like to see me make a video on why this guy has picked me out of all of these YouTubers. A lot of people were saying that, why would this guy pick you over someone with 1 million subscribers or something like that? I do have a story behind it, and if you would like to see that, I will make a video just to kind of clear the air on this type of stuff and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to finish it off like now. I've been rambling on for long enough. I've been Longsensation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.